Have you ever stopped to truly consider what happens when a loyal man is hurt? It's not just the sharp sting of betrayal in the moment. It's the seismic shift that follows, altering the very fabric of his world. A loyal man doesn't merely endure heartbreak. He undergoes a transformation that reshapes his beliefs, his trust, and the way he views relationships forever. When his trust is shattered, it's not just a crack in the surface. It's a fracture that runs deep, shaking the foundation of who he is. Loyalty isn't a casual word to him. It's a sacred promise, a part of his identity. When he gives his loyalty, he's not just offering his time or energy. He's handing over his trust, the most fragile and precious part of himself. And when that trust is broken, it's not just a wound. It's a betrayal of everything he stands for. For a loyal man, trust is the cornerstone of every relationship, whether it's romantic, familial, or platonic. It's the glue that holds his connections together. So when that trust is violated, it's not just his feelings that are hurt, it's his entire belief system that's called into question. He believed in the relationship. He believed in you. And now that belief lies in ruins. You might see him pull away, retreating into himself, and wonder if he's angry or plotting some form of revenge. But that's not it. His withdrawal isn't fueled by anger. It's born from disappointment, a quiet, heavy ache that settles deep in his chest. Anger burns hot and fades quickly, but disappointment lingers, a constant reminder of the gap between what he hoped for and what he received. It's the crushing realization that the person he thought would cherish his loyalty didn't value it the same way. It's the painful understanding that all the effort, all the trust was one-sided. When a loyal man becomes distant, it's not because he's trying to punish you. No, his mind doesn't work that way. He pulls back because he needs time to process, to make sense of the betrayal that has upended his world. This is where many misunderstand loyal men. They're not cold or calculating. They're protecting themselves, guarding their hearts while they try to piece together what went wrong. Loyal men are rare, and they don't give up easily, especially on the people they care about deeply. Even after being hurt, he might still try to understand, to hold on to the hope that things can be fixed. He'll question himself, wondering if there was something he missed, some way he could have prevented the damage. But there comes a point when even his patience has its limits. When he realizes the betrayal was intentional, or that there's no effort to repair what's been broken, he'll make a decision. Not out of spite, but out of self-respect. When a loyal man walks away, it's not a dramatic scene filled with tears or shouting. It's quiet, dignified, and heartbreaking in its simplicity. He leaves with his head held high, knowing he gave his all and has nothing to be ashamed of. He stayed true to himself and his principles, even in the face of betrayal. And while he may forgive, things will never be the same. The hurt leaves a mark, a scar that doesn't fade with time. His guard will be up, and he'll be more cautious, not just with you, but with everyone. This isn't about becoming cold or closed off. It's about learning from the pain. Pain teaches loyal men to be wiser, to be more selective about where they place their trust. It doesn't make him bitter, but it does make him stronger. He'll still believe in love, but he'll be far more careful about whom he gives his heart to. Loyalty, after all, isn't something that can be given lightly, it's earned. Loyalty is one of those qualities that's often taken for granted, but it shouldn't be. It's rare, and when you hurt a loyal man, you're not just damaging the relationship, you're damaging the very foundation of why he was there in the first place. You're damaging his trust in people, and that's something much harder to repair than a broken heart. Regaining his trust is possible, but it's no easy task. It requires genuine effort, patience, and time. And even then, the chance is rare. He'll only give it to someone who truly proves they deserve it. It's not enough to say sorry or promise to change. Your actions need to show that you understand the gravity of what's happened. And even if you succeed, things will never go back to the way they were. When you hurt a loyal man, you don't just change the relationship, you change him. And that change is permanent. This is a lesson for anyone who has a loyal person in their life. Loyalty should never be taken for granted. It's a gift, a rare trait that many claim to have, but few actually live by. If you're lucky enough to have someone who gives you their loyalty, cherish it. Protect it. Never take it for granted. Because when a loyal man is hurt, it's not just about the immediate pain. It's about the ripple effect that follows. It's about how trust, once broken, changes everything. It's about the quiet strength it takes to rebuild, to move forward, and to believe again. And if you've ever wondered what happens when a loyal man gets hurt, now you know. It's not just a moment of pain. It's a lifetime of lessons, a story of resilience, and a reminder of the value of loyalty in a world that often forgets its worth.